Hello, beautiful humans. Thank you so much for showing up on your mat today. Take a deep breath in, bringing your hands above your head, and exhale, bringing to heart center. Breathing in, setting your intention for today and for your practice. And whenever you're ready, bring your arms up overhead and exhaling, tenting the fingers to your mat. So doing this a few times on your inhale, reaching up, exhale, lowering down. And tuning into your Ujjayi breath, the slight constriction in the back of your throat, make an oceanic-like sound. And just tuning into your body today. What does it need? And when you're ready, twist to your right side, bringing your left hand to your right knee, and then tenting your right fingertips backwards. Looking towards your back wall, and then inhaling, coming back to center, and twisting to the opposite side. Breathe in to lengthen, exhale to twist a little deeper. And then reaching your hands back up on your inhale, exhale to heart center, side bend to your left, reaching your right hand overhead, and then opposite side. So just noticing any sensations, what your body's feeling today, maybe gazing at the top of your hand, letting the neck and head go, letting your thoughts just dissipate. Tuning into your breath, coming back to center. One more on your left side, maybe rolling out the wrists. Coming back up to center, last side, maybe inviting stillness or movement. Rolling out the wrist. Feeling your side body lengthen. And then coming back up to center, palms together, back to heart center, and shifting, taking your time here. There was a lot of bugs on my mat, so don't mind me. And when you're ready, tabletop position. Inhale for cat, exhale for cow. So we're really dropping the belly, lifting the heart and chest, exhaling, rounding the spine, pushing into our fingertips, and going at our own motion, right? So maybe swaying the hips side to side. Doesn't have to look a certain way, just tuning into your body and any sensations that you're feeling here. So exhale, rounding the spine. Then coming back into our child's pose, our first child's pose. So maybe bringing the feet and the toes to touch by widening the knees or bringing the knees together, lengthening the arms, maybe dropping the forehead to the mat or bringing the chin to your mat. Maybe rocking a little side to side, massaging your third eye. And then rolling up back to your tabletop position. Rock a little front to back, really exercising the wrist strengths here. So option to also do figure 8, but really just having that mind to body connection, waking the wrists up for the day. And then spinning the fingertips to the sides of your mat. Let your head and neck go. Swaying side to side, feeling into each fingertip, feeling into your palms, allowing the tension to melt onto your mat, and then spinning your fingertips to meet your knees. Rock a little front to back. This may feel a little intense, so you can always bring your knees in a little closer or you can bring them further back for more intensity. Then peeling the fingertips off of the mat, spinning in a clockwise and counterclockwise position, rolling out the wrists here, taking a moment to drop in, check in how you're feeling, thanking your body for showing up today. Raising your arms up, exhale to forward fold back onto the mat, lengthening the arms in your child's pose, maybe bringing the hands back into prayer. And then moving over to our left side, you can bring that right palm over the left. So feeling that side stretch in your right, and then coming back to center, tending the fingertips. Exhale to release, let go. And then walking over to the other side, your right side, the left hand goes over the right. Surrendering, letting go. Coming back to center, inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Come back to your tabletop position. And we're going to move into our first down dog. So be curious here. Have no judgment with your first down dog. Pedal out the feet, sway the hips. Allow your body to move freely. Allow yourself to express yourself on your mat. Have full expression of yourself, right? So gazing towards the navel, pedaling out the feet, really drawing the fingertips to strengthen, right, into the mat. Maybe moving your head side to side, and then walking your hands back to meet your feet. Inhale, half lift, exhale, fold, letting your head and neck go. Maybe inviting the opposite elbow connection, elbow grip, or just allowing your hands to fold on the mat. Inviting stillness or movement is always your choice in your practice. Inhale, half lift, exhale. Let's go to our plank pose. So we're going to be shifting from our downward facing dog to plank. So at your own pace here, at your own movement, just feeling curious about the body, noticing where we can soften and where we can stretch, where we can lengthen. Maybe giving some pulses in down dog will help you to open up more. And then coming back, walking your hands to meet your feet. Inhale, half lift, exhale, fold, really let go. We're going to put a bend in that left knee, raising our right arm high, gaze towards the top palm. Maybe adding some movement with the wrist circles. And then coming back, switching to the other side, bending that right knee and bringing that left arm high. Good breath. And then coming back down, inhale, half lift, exhale, moving back to our plank pose. So shifting on the balls of our toes of our feet, we're going to shift back and forth, just feeling into this plank pose, shifting our weight, and exhale, bringing all our body all the way down to our mat, and inhale for our higher low cobra. Exhale back to child's pose. Breathe. Quieting the mind if the mind has wandered. Coming back to this stillness. Then flowing into our cobra, our high cobra, dropping the shoulders away from the ears and back into our child's pose. So finding your flow, finding your rhythm, not forcing or attaching to what this pose may look like, but feeling into your body this morning. Sinking back to child's pose and then up to cobra or high cobra. Inhale, heart and chest. exhale, lower down to your mat, finding a comfy position here to just let your left cheek lay or your right cheek lay. And inhale, we're going to lift and lengthen our top body and legs up. So on your inhale, lift everything. Strong arms, strong legs. Exhale, let go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Maybe inviting an interlace behind your back. Last one. Make it your strongest yet. And great. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's. Walking your fingertips back to your seated position. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, heart center. Coming back to our downward facing dog. Bringing our right leg high, down dog split, bending the knee, opening up the hip, maybe inviting some circles here. Just noticing how you feel in your body, really opening, and then trying the other side. It may feel a little kinky, like there might be kinks in your hip, and then shifting forward in between your palms, and then lowering the back knee. Inhale for Anjaneyasana. Opening your heart, maybe gazing towards the palms. Exhale, half splits. So we're going to have a dynamic movement here. So inhale to open, exhale to fold. So finding your own movement here. Exhale for the half splits, feeling into your legs, opening your heart center, knee to nose here. Finding your flow. Nice. And when you're ready, you can bump that foot back for the quad stretch. So opening and rotating your heart open. Maybe bringing that foot in a little more for a dynamic stretch, but not rubber banding and letting go in a relaxed motion. Bringing back to our downward or down dog split. We're going to exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale downward facing dog. The flows are always optional, so at your own pace. Coming back to home with your down dog, and then inhale, bringing the left leg up, down dog split, and then opening that hip, right? So if this is your first time today, it's going to feel a little shaky, so just giving yourself that grace. And then when you're ready, stepping that foot in between your hands, lowering your back knee, inhale, raising the arms, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half splits, knee to nose if you can, right? Not becoming attached to any pose, but just feeling into your body. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you stay in the inhale a little longer to open, and exhale to round the spine, to lengthen your hamstrings and your calves. And allowing yourself to feel supported in this pose, in this movement. Allowing yourself to release and let go. And then optional to reach for that quad stretch if you did so on the other side. Finding your stability first, and then trying to maybe add some movement, bringing the foot a little closer, or maybe pushing your foot into your hand, and then releasing without rubber banding, bringing that left leg high, down dog split. Great breath, and then taking your flow. Noticing where you can soften, where you can release, We're all going to meet back in downward facing dog, maybe feeling a little more open this time around. And when you're ready, reach that right leg high, step in between your palms, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1, feeling strong in this stance, and then exhale, spinning to Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, straighten that leg, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So we really want to rotate our heart open, right? We might feel a little closed off if you're starting this in the morning, but rotate your heart center. Gaze towards your top palm, and then the left hand comes down, right arm high, easy twist. Breathing here, and then bringing that hand back down, down dog split, and always option to close out your flow. So Chaturanga Dandasana, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. And at your own time, raising that left leg high, down dog split. Bringing it in between your hands, Virabhadrasana 1, gaze towards your top palms. Exhale, Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Feeling into the side body. And then Trikonasana, triangle pose. So maybe grabbing your big toe with your peace fingers, but really trying to open up the chest. See if you can rotate the ribs up to the sky. And then when you're ready, bringing that right hand down, left hand high, easy twist. Bringing your hands back down to your mat at your own time. Whenever you're ready, we're going to bring that left leg high, down dog split, and then taking your flow, Chaturanga Dandasana, up dog, down dog. Unclenching the jaw, softening the forehead, letting the mask of the face go. We're going to jump to meet our hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, maybe inviting a little back bend. Exhale, fold. Release down to your mat. Jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Allowing yourself to melt in towards your knees, gaze towards the navel, and walking your hands back to meet your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Letting your torso just hang, let loose. Inhale, rise all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And exhale, forward fold, surrender. Walking your hands back to your plank pose, shifting back and forth once again. And then lowering all the way towards your mat. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, lowering down towards your mat. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, lowering down to your mat. Grabbing the backs of your feet, we're going up for bow pose. Inhale. Exhale, dropping, releasing. Inhale, lifting the heart and chest, gaze forward. Exhale, release, let go. Inhale, pull your feet in. Exhale, release the grip. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, release, let everything go. And then bringing your forearms to your mat, maybe finding a comfortable position to just surrender for a moment. Allow the back body to neutralize. Then inhale, coming back to our child's pose, coming back to home, lengthening the arms. We're going to come back to our plank pose. Left knee meets right elbow, right knee meets left elbow. Shifting, down dog split, right leg reaches high, bend the knee, open up the hip. And then planting the foot in between the hands, high lunge, raising the arms high. And then we're shifting into our wide-legged fold. So inhale and exhale, let everything go. Adding your variation by maybe grabbing the toes or interlacing the hands behind your back or bringing your hands to your mat. Inhaling, coming back up, shifting back into our high lunge. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, bringing the right leg back and up. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Bringing that left leg high, stepping in between your palms. Inhale, rise all the way up, high lunge. And then spinning to your wide-legged fold, taking a moment here to inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Let everything go. And doing the same variation that you did on the other side. Seeing where you can soften. And then inhale, half lift. Your hands reach your hips and come on all the way up. Inhale, exhale to your high lunge. Cartwheeling the hands back down, bringing the leg back up. Down dog split, chaturanga, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. And then coming down to your knees, maybe rocking a little side to side, noticing every part of your body from your hands to your arms, to your back body, to your front body, to your calves, to your hamstrings, and to your toes. Invite movement and then shift back to your downward facing dog. Walking the hands back to your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. When you're ready, come to your back. We're going to set up for our bridge pose. So lifting our hips, bringing the shoulders underneath, maybe finding that interlace with your hands, lifting your heart, creating that space in between your chin and your chest. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Coming into your shoulder stand, optional shoulder stand, or maybe just bringing the legs up, or if you have a wall nearby, option to do that. Just anything to reverse the blood flow today. Or maybe trying something new like lotus and shoulder stand. Your hands supporting you. Option to bring the feet back if you have the space. And then whenever you're ready, no rush to arrive. We're going to meet in our counter pose or our fish pose. So going onto our forearms, dropping the head and neck, maybe flexing the feet. And thanking our body for showing up today. And whenever you're ready, you can slowly lower into your Shavasana, your final resting pose. I hope you enjoyed this short 20-minute flow with me. You can watch this at any time in the morning to really start your day in a positive and refreshed way. And like always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below what you'd like to see next, and make sure to subscribe to see any more videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.